When we got to the top of the hill, Dallas slammed on the brakes. We couldn't believe what was happening.
Glory, the church is on fire.
Let's go!
What for? Get back in the car.
People over there!
It's not our problem. If you don't get back in that car.
What's going on?
We don't know. Suddenly we came back and the place was burning. Kids with matches.
No matches.
Stand back, kids, wait for the firemen. Some of the kids are missing. They're around here somewhere. They're in the church.
We'll get them, don't worry.
No, wait for the firemen.
There isn't time.
Johnny, smash that window. Climb in.
All right, where are you, kids? All right, come on. All right, come on. Out you go. Watch your heads. All right, out you go, little guy. Here. All right, buddy. Out you go. You're gonna be okay, guys.
Johnny,
don't worry.
Check on the smoke.
All right, just a couple more. You're gonna be okay. There's only one more. Don't worry.
Come on, Johnny.
Last one. The roof's gonna cave in. Come on. Forget the stupid kid.
Johnny!
Ah!
I think he's coming around. Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien.
Where am I?
Fly back in your ambulance.
Ambulance? Where's Johnny? Where's Dallas?
There's an ambulance right behind us. Just calm down. You're gonna be okay. Just pass out.
I didn't pass out. Dallas hit me. He knocked me out.
Because your back was in the flames.
It was? I didn't feel it.
You're looking knocked you out before you got burned.
Are you taking us to the police station?
The police station? Why'd we be taking you to the police station? Taking you all to the hospital.
Are Johnny and Dallas okay?
Which one's which?
Johnny has black hair. Dallas is the mean looking one.
Dallas will be alright. He's got a couple burns. But Johnny, I don't know about Johnny. A piece of timber burned him real bad. He might have a broken back.
He has severe burns. Severe. They're giving him plasma now.
It's better if you lie back. Oh, I swear you're the three bravest kids I've ever seen. What are you, professional heroes or something?
I think you were sent straight from heaven.
Are the kids okay?
They're okay, thank you. A lot of the parents will thank you too.
Dr. Morse, report to emergency. Dr. Morse, report to emergency.
The doctor checked me over. And except for a few burns and a big bruise across my back, I was alright. Dallas! Dallas, I'm sorry, man.
Get the title, you hear?
Dallas!
Don't you ever.
I'm sorry. Johnny. Johnny. Johnny, I'm sorry. Johnny.
Mrs. O'Brien just paid some reporters, and some people phoned you from the reception. Claim to be your brothers or something?
My brothers.
That's what they said.
How'd they know?
Phone number's in your wallet.
Pony! Soda!
Where you been? How can you been cold?
I'm sorry. We gotta go to the church.
Pony.
Derry. Derry, I'm sorry.
Thought we lost you like we did Mom and Dad. I love you, kid.
Don't look like you got much sleep this week.
Hardly slept at all.
Neither did we.
Doctor! Doctor! We're taking our kid brother home.
He'll be fine. There's no paperwork. You can go along home.
I asked about Johnny and Dallas. They wouldn't say anything.
Are you members of the family?
I will only talk to the families.
Doctor,
Good job, guys.
Johnny doesn't have any family except us.
All right. Dallas thinks he should be okay after 2 or 3 days in the hospital. One armor's pretty bad, but he'll get back to the use of it.
Dallas is always okay.
What about Johnny?
We already found his parents.
Tell it to us straight.
Johnny Cade is critical. His back is broken. He's in severe shock and suffering from 3rd-degree burns.
What are you doing for him?
Everything to ease the pain, but because his back is broken, he can't feel the burns below his waist. Even if he lives,
If? You said if?
if he lives, he'll be a cripple.
Is he conscious?
In and out.
He's calling for Dallas and Putty Boy.
Can we see him?
Not now. What you do now is you go home and you get some rest.
Dr. Morse, pick up line 4, please.
You want to look straight, you got to look straight.
That's right, Doctor.
Dr. Morse, pick up line 4, please.
You can phone in later and check with the nurse's station on this floor.
You better go home. Can't do anything here.
pain was growing in my throat. Doctor gave it to us straight all right. I tried to think, maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe this is all just a dream. And I'll wake up and everything will go back the way it used to be. And it got harder and harder to lie to myself. Tuba came over the next day, only earlier than normal.
Can't believe some of the things they put in the newspapers these days. I mean, who'd believe a couple of greasy-looking mugs could become heroes? How do you like being a hero, Big Shot?
How about like being a what?
Like a big shot! Juvenile delinquent turns hero. I like that turns bit.
I guess we turned all of a sudden.
Tells how you and Johnny, you risked your lives. One of the parents said their child would have burned to death if it wasn't for you two. Huh. I mean, it goes on about how... That's weird. It says how hard, like, Johnny and Derry and them are all working so you guys can stay together and whatnot. You're on the honor roll at school and stuff like that. Tells about the fight, too. How you have to appear in juvenile court for running away and Johnny for manslaughter. If he survives.
Why do they keep saying if?
It goes on, continues with your scholarships and things like that at school and whatnot. The reporter adds in that after all you guys have been through, that you shouldn't be separated.
Oh, separated?
Well, they won't do it. They don't do things like that to heroes these days. So anyways, I was thinking about checking up on Johnny. You want to come with me?
Well, it's a little early. I don't know about visiting hours.
Can't wait for visiting hours. Look who it is. Let me guess. You want to ride in my car?
No thanks. Listen, one. He wants to talk to Randy.
Who is it?
Randy Anderson.
Randy? Why would I want to talk to Randy? He's a Soch. He's the reason Johnny's in the hospital and that Soda and I might get split up.
I know that, and Randy knows that. It's up to me now. I have to go.
Can I at least give you a ride?
Maybe sometime.
Can we talk? You know the rules. No jazz before the rumble.
I know the rules.
I'll be waiting in the car. We gotta go see Johnny.
I read about you in the paper. How come?
Maybe I felt like playing hero.
I wouldn't have done it. I'd have let them kids burn to death.
You might not have. You might have saved him the same as us.
I just can't believe a greaser could pull something like this.
Being a greaser had nothing to do with it. Tibbet would have done it. You might have too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Listen, I'm not going to show at the Rumble tonight. I'm sick of all this. No matter what you think. Bob was a good guy. He had a problem, but he was a real person.
How could I know that?
He couldn't. Now he's dead. His mother had a total breakdown.
Who's to blame?
All I know, they spoiled him. They gave in to him all the time. He kept looking for someone to tell him no, but they never did. He needed someone to lay down the law, set the limits, just give him something to stand on. This one time, he came home, drunker than anything, falling down, disgusting. He thought sure that they'd raise the roof. But you know what they did? They said it was their fault, that they failed him. They took the blame. Maybe if his father had just given him a belt and said he'd still be alive. Only person to ever tell Bob no was Cherry Valance. No wonder he was so crazy about her.
I have to go.
That kid, your buddy, he might die.
You might.
And tonight, people get hurt in rumbles, maybe even killed. It won't do any good. Even if you whip us, you'll still be at the bottom. We'll still be the lucky ones with all the breaks. Greasers will still be greasers. And socias will still be socias. I gotta get out of this town.
Running away won't help.
I'm a marked chicken if I punk out the Rumble, and I'd hate myself if I didn't. So what can I do?
I'd help you if I could.
No, you wouldn't. So, get a little money and the whole world hates you.
No, you hate the whole world. I have to go. You just save those kids, same as us.
Thanks, Grease. I didn't mean that. I meant thanks, kid.
Name's Tony Boy. It's nice talking to you, Randy.
What Mr. Super Soch have to say?
He ain't a Soch. He's just a guy who wanted to talk.
Come on, let's go.
You can't do anything on this floor. Your friends are in critical condition. No visitors, absolutely.
Ma'am, please, we've got to see him.
He asked for us.
Let them in, nurse. He's been asking for you. It can't hurt now.
He's over here.
Can't hurt now.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny Cake.
Hey,
So I've got a riddle for you. So, what's the best thing to be in an alley filled with social outcasts?
don't know.
Judo expert?
No, another social outcast. So anyways, we're having this big rumble tonight, right? Too bad you and Dallas can't be there. But we're gonna get those, the socials off our backs, out of our territory, for good.
Hey, you got your name in the paper for being a hero? Yeah, you.
Tough.
I figured Southern Gentleman got nothing on Johnny Cage.
The books I got burned. Can you get another?
What book, Johnny?
He wants Gone with the Wind, so I can finish reading it to him.
Sure, there's a drugstore just downstairs. I'm sure they have a copy. I'll be back in a minute. Don't you run away.
Dallas is gonna be okay. And Derry and I are right now. Johnny?
It hurts sometimes. You usually don't. I can't feel anything below the middle of my back. I'm real bad off, aren't I, Bonnie?
You're gonna be okay. You gotta.
No, the doctor, he said I won't ever be able to walk again.
You're gonna be alright, I'm telling you.
I'm so scared. I used to talk about killing myself, Bonnie, but it ain't been long enough. 16 years ain't long enough. There's so many things I ain't done. So many things I ain't even seen. The time I was in that church in Wintersfield, that was the only time I've ever been away from our neighborhood.
You're not gonna die.
That's right, Johnny Cake.
That's Alice.
Still here, Johnny Cake. Your picture's in the paper. Mine too. Some of the boys came by to rub it in that I'd miss some rumble tonight. So they couldn't believe my name didn't have wanted dead or alive under it.
That's a good one, Dallas.
You're gonna win that fight tonight, Johnny. We're gonna get even with them socials.
Johnny, your mother's here to see you.
My mother? No. Tell her to leave me alone. Tell her I don't want to see her.
She's your mother.
No. She's gonna tell me all the trouble I'm causing her. Just tell her to leave me alone. For once, just leave me alone.
I'm afraid of something like this. You have to go, please.
Be back later, Johnny Cake.
Ma'am, the book.
I'll take it to him. You need to go, please. We need a doctor.
We're gonna stop him tonight, Johnny. We're gonna win that fight tonight. We gotta get even with them socials. Let's do it for Johnny, man. We'll do it for Johnny.
Johnny, your friends wrote a book for you. Gone with the Wind. We can read it a little later together.
Can I have a piece of paper and maybe a pencil?
I can do that.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but you can't see him now.
I'm supposed to see him. He's my son.
Please, not now.
This is the thanks we get. All the trouble we went through raising him. He'd rather be with a bunch of hobos.